Hey everyone, it's Phil here, and this is another episode of Boring Wins, where I talk to you about successful entrepreneurs using Booking Koala and share how they built their businesses. So this is going to be a story about Patrick, who's done over 150,000 in 2 years. He started a mobile laundry delivery service, which is such a fantastic business. And it's a great story of slow and steady. First year, about 30 to 40,000. Second year, about 80,000. And third year, he's on track to do over 100,000. This is literally how businesses are built. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and talk about the most important parts that will help you replicate these results and do this for your future businesses.
When you were younger, did you know you wanted to be a business owner, specifically laundry service, or did you want to do something different?
No, not laundry, but for sure, I've been self-employed since I'm 18. So except for a couple of years here and there, but I tried the 9 to 5 life, but it turns out I'm allergic.
You're allergic. I like that.
So first thing to actually start, you have to have the mindset that you're not cut out for anything but entrepreneurship. Patrick had this mindset. He says he's allergic. How I started, I knew I couldn't work for somebody on someone else's schedule. Even if I didn't achieve massive success, I just wanted to do it for myself, have the freedom to start. So that key is important. You have to understand that mindset.
Going now with revenue and money, how much revenue have you done since you started?
Since launching, I've generated about 150,000 in total revenue. So
very good numbers.
2023, I made 30,000. 2024, about 80,000, and so far 2025 I'm around 40,000.
So one big part of achieving success is realizing that sometimes, and in my opinion, when you're starting a business, a service business, not a lot of money, not a lot of experience, slow and steady wins. You could see the progress that he's making. He can go faster, especially if he had experience. You could go much faster. He picked a great industry to be in, but slow and steady wins the race.
And do you remember how much you invested when you started the business?
I built the website myself, so that was not expensive, and I had to buy the laundry bag, so it's like less than $1,000.
Less than 1,000, so very inexpensive.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, stop with the excuses. Literally, it doesn't take much. If you want to start a business and you want to start a service business, do it now. You don't need a lot of money to invest. You don't need to go to business school. Patrick here, he didn't go to business school. When I started, I didn't have any experience. I didn't have a lot of money, no connections, none of that. Yet we both succeeded. And look at actually this interview. He is very nervous to even be on the interview, which tells me a lot. I have a lot of respect here for Patrick because he showed up to the interview. We sent him the actual questions before he hopped on here so that he could, prep himself, write his answers so he doesn't look like he, doesn't know what's going on, but he still showed up even though he was nervous to share his story. Everybody, has some kind of challenges when they're starting. Don't be scared. Join, start the business, join Booking Koala, and get ahead of the game.
And what inspired you to start a, delivery service for laundry?
Was looking for a subscription-based business, and I really liked the service business. So I made some research and found out that there was no laundry service in my area. While I was building the website, I got my first subscription. So it all started from there.
Wonderful.
Guys, 2 things from here. You're starting. This is a fantastic model because of reoccurring revenue. You've watched my videos before. Every time I make one, I always say, these are the best businesses to start, service businesses, because of reoccurring revenue. You have such a higher chance of success starting in these industries. And 2, he had no competition, but don't be afraid of competition. Literally, competition is everywhere and people still break into the industries and go very, very far. When I first started my home cleaning company, 19 years old, we've done over 15 million in revenue. We started in Chicago. There was literally tons of huge players in the game. Yeah, we broke into the industry. People start with Booking Koala 6 months ago, 1 year, and they already are doing tons of revenue. Competition is literally nothing. You just have to have the mindset that you're going to be better. They're going to make you better and more creative to win.
Than 1,000. So very inexpensive.
Yeah.
What have been some of the biggest challenges you faced since starting this?
I think what I struggled with the most was trusting employee to take care of my client because I had to work so hard to get them in the first place. But Booking Koala helped me with that because I was able to see picture of their work in real time on my phone when they pick up the bag, wash the clothes. So it helped me with my anxiety.
Definitely something that every business owner struggles with is trusting the employees to do it exactly how they want to as the owner.
Even when they fold the clothes, I can see picture and give them feedback, so I don't have to be there.
This is a huge point because this is a lot of, this is one huge thing that holds people back. They don't trust, they don't delegate because they don't think someone's going to do as good of a job as them. And if you guys want freedom and not another job, you have to delegate. You have to allow other people to do certain work, especially when it comes to being, out in the field and providing that work. You need to focus on building the business, getting more clientele while you outsource everything else. That is the key, you guys. You have to trust in order to build a big business.
How are you maintaining healthy work-life balance as a business owner?
Well, I actually have more time now than when I was working 9 to 5. So I can work from home most of the time, even if I'm on my phone a lot. But that flexibility helped me keep a better balance between work and family. I just had a baby, so it's just perfect.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
And I would assume your motivation, maintaining your drive now is most likely your baby.
Yeah, so saving time, because I want to build something solid, for my family, so they don't have to worry about money. That combination of helping others and building a better future is what drives me every day.
Huge respect to Patrick and anybody starting and being motivated because of those reasons. That's literally why I started my first business. I just wanted to make 100K in profit per year so I could spend time with family, friends, and have a better life for my, future family that I knew I was going to have one day. And, we blew that out the water. And this is what motivates me every single day. Not only that, but helping others achieve a better life, which is why I make this content, which is why we, build Booking Koala and focus and put so much effort onto that, side of things in order for you guys to have the best products and best information to get where you guys need to be. This is why I make these interviews as well. Patrick here should inspire so many people. This is the right approach. This is the exact right mindset approach.
How are you balancing short-term goals with your long-term vision?
I take my time. My long-term vision is pretty ambitious, but I don't rush it. Every new client and every new service provider is a win. I focus on growing one step at a time, making sure the foundation is solid.
I couldn't have said it any better. This is what it's all about, you guys. Slow and steady wins the race. And majority of the time, it is so much better than going fast, because fast is one way of actually failing fast. And slow and steady gives you the opportunity to start with organic things, build the right foundation, continue growing your reoccurring clientele, and that is what it's all about.
Final question here. What advice would you give to your 10-year-old self based on your experiences so far?
Just start. Don't try and make it perfect right away. You've got plenty of time later to figure things out as you go.
This is literally what it's all about. Start, have progress. You just have to start. That's the most important part, because whenever we interview someone and I watch these interviews, it resonates with me because they all say that they wish they started earlier. And so do I. I started when I was 19. I wish I started earlier. So start if you really are, you want to grow a service business, you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to start. There is no perfect moment. All of the Booking Koala users that are successful will tell you the same thing. And I have one tip for Patrick here, because I saw you actually post in the Facebook group that you are looking to start a home cleaning alongside your laundry service. And I personally would say don't do it. You have a great foundation you're building. You're in a fantastic industry and something is already working for you. You have, such a good business that could be, scaled to multi-million business. You shouldn't be splitting your focus on two different things, unless, of course, your goal is not, hey, I want to be, wealthy. I want to build a multi-million dollar business, but something else, like you would prefer to be in a home cleaning industry, or, you have a passion for it, something along those lines. Then I would say, okay, make the switch, or slowly have both and then make the switch. But if you're purely looking to optimize and grow, keep doing what you're doing. You have such a fantastic business model and you've already started. You know what's working. You still have a lot to learn because you're early to the game, but that is the right play.